start, YouTube tells me that I'm going live, and then when I play the video back, it's cut off my beginning. So I hope that you haven't missed the beginning of this one. Thank you for all the comments on last week's video about structured procrastination. It seems that we all love structured procrastination. I have to do a little apology to Alison because I credited the wrong person with giving me that term. I was in too many conversations on too many forums. It wasn't the lovely Lynn who gave me that term. It was the amazing Alison, who is a member of my Declutter Club. So thank you, Alison. Also thank you to Lynn, who I was in another excellent conversation with, but it wasn't Lynn that told me about structured procrastination. And today I'm sitting in my bedroom. Last night I was decluttering this drawer, and I came across something, and I had one of those moments, you know, when you're decluttering and you come across something and you're like, because it's something that you just don't know whether to keep or not, and maybe what you really know is that you should let it go, but you don't feel ready to, but you can't really justify it. What I came across was this bag of sheer tights. So I don't wear sheer tights anymore. I regard tights as a tax on women because I just make a hole in them usually the first time that I wear them, and they don't keep that warm anyway, so they're just a waste of money. And the only time I ever would wear them would be when I really, really need to be smart, in which case I want to feel very confident and secure in all my clothing. I don't want to be wearing something worrying that I'm going to snag it and ruin it. And so anyway, I never wear them. But I've got a load of them. And I know they've come up before when I've been decluttering, and I look at them and I think, I should really get rid of these. But then I think, well, they're not doing any harm, and you never know, I might wear them, and really, who wants secondhand tights anyway? And so they'd only go for recycling, and you know, it's not like I haven't got space for them, and so I end up keeping them. And the point of this video, which you're very welcome to give a like to, I would be very grateful for that, thank you very much. And perhaps I'll just introduce myself too. I'm Rachel Papworth from Green and Tidy, the online professional organiser. I liberate busy people like you from the shackles of clutter and chaos for peace of mind and productivity, because when your home works, your life works. And the point really of this video is why I feel okay about continuing to keep these sheer tights, even though I probably haven't worn them in years, and I probably won't wear them in years. And it's because of my regular decluttering schedule, which I've talked about before. I declutter my home on a rotating schedule every single month. I do a small area of my home, it takes about half an hour, and it takes me about 3 or 4 years to do a complete circuit of the house. I'm on about circuit number 4 or 5 now since I've been living in this house. And as a result of that, two things that make it okay to keep these tights, even though I may never wear them again. The first is I've got plenty of space. I'm not struggling for space in that drawer, so it's okay, I can keep them and I'm not going to be overwhelmed with stuff. And the second thing is, I know I'm going to come across them again. I know I'm going to review the decision the next time I come round to this drawer in my decluttering schedule. So in probably about 3.5 years' time, I'll look at them again. And if I still haven't worn them in 3.5 years, maybe then I finally will part with them. In the meantime, it doesn't really matter. So this is another shout out for my recommendation that you regard decluttering and organising as an ongoing task. Sure, you might have a backlog. You might need to make it a major project to do your first pass through your house or your flat, through your home. But once you've done that, keep it up. Keep going round and round and round. You don't have to spend loads of time on it. It isn't that massive a commitment, but it means that you know where everything is. You don't forget you've got stuff, you've got plenty of space for stuff, and you haven't got that stress of thinking, oh, I should have got rid of that, but I haven't, because it's fine. You're going to come to that and you can make the decision again in the future. So if you already do that, if you've heard me recommend this before and you already do it, I'd really love to hear what difference it makes for you. If this is a new idea to you, are you going to take it on? Or if you've heard me say it before, but you need to hear it one more time, are you going to take it on? Comment below and let me know. And I'll see you in the next YouTube live. Now to go and look and see whether the whole video made it up onto YouTube or whether it cut the beginning off. See you next week.